Esther, thanks for coming back talking to Living Down Under. So tell me what changes have happened since we last spoke.
We've travelled back to England and met up with all of the old friends and the old crowd, and nothing's changed. It was a great trip back. We had an Indian summer, so that was a good time to go back and see it in September when it was all sunny.
And how long did you live in Australia by?
5 years.
5 years,
first
and
time
then you went back for
years.
the first time.
Yeah.
Emotional?
It was, yeah, it was emotional, but even the kids at the end of the trip said, "Mum, can we go home now?" They'd really had a good time, but they'd had enough. They'd seen everybody, done everything, and their whole life is now here, structured around, you know, school friends and outdoor life. No, they loved it. We had a good time, but I've got no hurries to go back at all, and they haven't actually. They settled their heads that, you know, they're not missing out on anything, as kids often do. They think it's different to what it actually is. But it was a good trip back, and also talking to the kids about their school friends, how they were doing. Ailish, my middle one's had an opportunity here to be part of this quite an elite group in the school that she's at, where they offer them a Zenith program, which is for the gifted kids. They're just a little bit think outside the square, and that leads on to a government-funded international baccalaureate course, which you have to be invited into. It costs $1,000 per year per child. But I believe it's 33,000 to actually fund it, and the government cater for the difference, and they have to employ different teachers, and the kids have to do a certain amount of community service over the 3 years. Years 10, 11 and 12 is what they do, and it's very much, it's different structures to the Queensland education, the QCS. QCS or QCA? I can't remember now. I don't know. It's different structure to that, where they do a final exam at the end, and that one exam, if they fail on one subject, they fail on the lot. So, but it gives them an international entry to any worldwide university, which is a brilliant opportunity.
Yeah. And what do you think she'll do with it?
She's into law. She's very much into psychology, very deep. They've had a lot of drama in their life and for their short lives, and it's, I think, paved the way for her to look outside the square and, you know, what's the feeling behind people's behaviours. If someone's acting angry, what's gone on, you know. So she's got very much got a good insight.
She really analyses a lot of things. She's like you.
Yeah, she's like me. But she's got a younger sister who's Joe blog average, very athletic, different build, different interests, vibrant out there, needs people. Ailish is extremely independent. She likes her own company. And but everything that the school have got can cater for all their needs, which is what's important.
Yeah, and that's a state school, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, we looked at the private schools, but they were just a bit out of my league on my own.
Yeah.
Not something I could fund, but they're equally as good, I've heard.
Yeah. That's good. And things for the future with the salon and your business, things are happening on that front.
They are.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, possibly we'll be moving the salon within the next year. Still base it at home, but I'll probably move house. I'll be able to expand it slightly with maybe employing someone on a contract basis to do extras. We've got lots of formals and weddings and an interest like that, so I really would like to focus on that and open up the salon of an evening so we can do champagne evenings and makeovers for people. I've also got a business opportunity which has come up. There's a new keratin complex which is very much like a chemical straightener, but it's not with any chemicals. It works with infusing a keratin treatment into the hair, and it lasts for about 4 months, but it means over here especially everybody's hair goes frizzy because it's so humid or it's wet, and it just smooths everything down. But that's more of a distribution side as opposed to just servicing that, so that's an opportunity I'm really looking forward to. Early stages, baby steps, but let's hope that'll come off, because that's a good income and a good thing to be interested in, and I can get inside with the training. That I'd like to do as well. So there's lots. The teeth whitening's still happening, but it's not as big. It's not my baby. You know, I can do it. It's a service, but it's not a passion of mine to whiten people's teeth. I'd rather create something on people, which that's what it's all about.
That's good. Oh, well, good luck with them new ventures. Sounds awesome.
Thank you.